today's topic is brought to you by Anime Jimmy and Waifu Fucker 69. Yeah, they sent us some fan mail, and their letters both happened to ask the same question, thinking, what do we think about anime? Is it actually dying, or is there something more to it?
Yeah, and people that say that, I say, fuck that, it's not dying.
You know who keeps saying that though? All the old timer people in the anime business. You got Miyazaki, you got Hideaki Anno, or is that somebody else? I'm thinking.
He was like that for a while, and then I think he turned around and said like it was a misunderstanding. And then there's that one guy who did Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh yeah, that dude.
And then I think some other guy from Gainax. They're all kind of like, anime's dead, anime's a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole anime mistake thing, that was just like a whole misinterpretation. But still, it's just like you just got people shitting on the anime industry. When really, I think now more than ever, I don't know about the exact industry itself, how well it's doing, economy-wise and everything, but I think in terms of production and everything, over the years, it's been a lot of amazing improvements and achievements. I mean, like this season alone, we have so many different series coming out.
So many.
And not only that, so many different varieties. I mean, we have reboots of classics.
Reboots?
Reboots. Then we have, these ecchi action series, like, Keijo, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple others. You got
Keijo.
comedies.
I don't know you realize what I was trying to do.
You got your fan bait with Yuri On Ice, but it's, like, accessible to everyone else, too.
Yuri?
Yes.
Did you realize what I was doing or not?
Yeah. I was trying to do the voice of that Which Way Girl, but I'm like, I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
yeah, it's anime.
like, ooh, anime. Yeah, it's something on the lines of like, the warriors for hire. They have bad taste in anime. Ooh, bad taste. But that kind of relates to where we're going because, I mean, anime has gone so much farther that even cartoons are starting to become more like anime. Even fucking cereal has turned into anime. Have you seen the Lucky Charms commercial from last year and the story right now? He looks like out of Adventure Time.
Yeah, so it's just like anime is just becoming more and more of a huge thing, and not only that, just the way we get it now. There's so many like varieties of watching anime now legally. You got Crunchyroll, Netflix, and all those other streaming services. Then you got the simulcast dub, so now they're like it's getting dubbed faster than ever.
Yeah.
And then we got these like short series that are going online that are more accessible to like older viewers. It's pretty crazy, the achievements.
Same thing goes for cartoons. I mean, I think more than ever, now more people are watching cartoons just because of all the different varieties. I mean, it's not just like great shows. I mean, even stuff that are just kiddie, like Clarence is probably the most kiddie thing, probably. But then again, even that would have like some of the most references that no kid growing up right now would get. I mean, one of the Halloween themed episodes, it was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Resident Evil poster, and then a bunch of other things. Like even the most recent episode of with the water balloons, there was a Mad Max 2 reference in there. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, the Great Sumungus. I'm like, oh, I know what you're doing. And then even Gumball, recently they have, both Gumball and Steven Universe, they had Japanese studios, do some animation work for them.
Yeah. So it's like, almost every cartoon nowadays makes some kind of like anime reference somehow.
Yeah.
Which is like always weird. Either it's like you see like a character or toy in the background that's like anime related, or they're watching about anime, or they just randomly just reference anime like out of nowhere. And you're just like, wait, what the fuck? Like just out of nowhere.
Dubs versus subs, man. And not to mention like even in Clarence, I was saying like in the Japanese dub, and I want to say there was something more. Well, then again, Gumball has the obvious, I don't know, Gumball started referencing a lot of shit ever since Season 3 started, like the obvious Super Saiyan Goku and the, that anime fight.
Yeah, all of that shit.
But I do feel like I'm forgetting a big one, like one that happened recently, but yeah, I don't know. I'll probably remember it later. But yeah, on the subject of anime, I mean, I guess the one that's the most surprising out of the bunch. Well, then again, I don't know which one's the more surprising. I guess surprising to me was probably Flip Flappers.
Oh yeah, that's like probably my favorite series this season.
Yeah, because the thing is, when they're not adventuring, it does feel kind of slowish, though.
Yeah. I mean, are you up to date with it, or are you
I'm like an
watched it
episode well, by the time the new one pops out this week, I'll probably be 2 episodes behind. But the last one I saw was the Haunted School.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, then by episode 3, I was already captivated because they not only Mad Max happened and Fist of North Star happened and a bunch of other things happened in that episode, but even by the end of it, that's when they started, like, oh, now you know what type of show this is. This is a magical girl thing, but I don't know why the main character hasn't bothered asking them, like, why are we doing this for, or who are you guys? He just kind of just does it.
Yeah, no, just kind of accepts the shit. But I don't know. I love the series because I kind of like series that you go into and you just don't know what the fuck to expect week to week. Because the episode that aired last week was like a really emotional one. It's probably the most emotional I've gotten like in an anime like this year. But it's like kind of like reminds me of Space Dandy in a way. It's like every episode you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. It just shit happens, and you're like, that was awesome. So that's why I really like it. And then like it's animated like wonderfully, like so many amazing scenes.
Yeah, it's very surreal when it goes there. Like episode 2 was I think it was episode 2. Yeah, episode 2 was the one with the bunnies.
No, yeah.
Yeah, then episode 3 obviously was like such a big departure from the previous 2 because it just went full on Mad Max, Fist of North Star, and over the top. I mean, it was an actual fight.
Like, it turned into a battle shonen.
Yeah, a
like,
magical.
Attack names and shit.
Yeah. And then, episode 4 was just, the Stranded on the Island episode, and then 5 was the Haunted School.
Right. See, like, exactly, just like all that, you don't know what to expect, like, how all that goes. I mean, the first episode, it's like this, like, mystical kind of like snow wonderland that kind of feels like kind of Ghibli in a way, with the giant creatures and whatnot.
Until you see the brain.
Yeah, until you see that brain, it was just like that thing was like they were so chill about it too. It's like, oh,
brains, that's all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Voltaire.
Yeah, but that's not all right. Then it's like, fuck.
Just give me your brains. And yeah, actually, the other one that's you kind of don't know what to expect this year was To Be Hero.
Oh yeah, but like in a different sense.
Yeah, in a lewd sense. It's nothing but dirty jokes in that series, but it is the raunchy superhero anime of the year.
Right, and it's great. I love it.
Yeah, probably features the best anime dad of the year.
Best anime dad. Yeah. I don't think he has that much competition, really.
Well, I don't know.
I think you just give him that title, no one could really argue with him, because, like, I can't really think of any other... Well, okay, there's, like, the character from, like, Sweetness and Lightning, but, like, he's an actual dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
I am dad,
like,
man.
He takes care of his kid, looks from, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this dad...
Yeah, To Be Hero, though, it just, even though the 10 minutes... Well, actually, now I think about it, in the beginning, the dialogue was fast, but it definitely slowed down, right?
Yeah, it felt like it slowed down. I mean, every now and then there'll be, like, this one scene where, like, they just say something, and you're like, what the fuck did they just say? And you have to go back and, like, see if they actually said that or not.
Yeah.
But I remember the first episode, there would, like, be a couple things, like, I had to, like, rewind, and I'm like, okay, wait, what happened?
Yeah, 'cause I know for sure, it definitely slowed down more so than Mighty Magiswords. That thing is like, yeah, that's still going fast.
I mean, talking about cartoons, I mean, there's like some episodes where you're like, okay, they nailed the pacing. Like, maybe they finally figured out how to pace an episode. Next episode comes in, and you're like, oh no, they didn't.
No, it's just pure.
It's been one lucky episode.
Just pure coincidence that the pacing's great or normal.
It was the golden egg in the basket. Like, oh no.
These warriors for hire don't have no. Oh fuck! I mumble my words. Shit, what I was trying to say, like, these warriors for hire don't understand pacing. Yeah, pacing.
They really don't.
No.
It's like to the point where I'm like, maybe if you had like 15-minute episodes, it might help you guys. I don't
Something tells me it's
11
like,
minutes isn't cutting for you.
I don't know, something tells me that like, oh no, yeah, 15 minutes, alright, that gives us time to do more things if we go faster.
And watch him get a movie, and the movie's gonna feel fast.
Holy shit. Too fast, too furious. Too Magiswords. I don't know. Too much Magiswords, that's the name. But yeah, to be hero, that's another thing with the two. Is yeah, it's funny, but it's lewd as fuck though. I mean, like in this episode, you got
it's really raunchy if it's jokes and like crazy shit that happens.
Yeah, like we see these two species of aliens that they have some very fascinating asses.
Yeah, and then it's crazy shit. Balls turns into boobs.
Yeah,
shit like that.
Not to mention the booger kamehameha. I mean, not kamehameha. The booger spirit bomb. Sheesh.
Yeah, that was kind of nasty. I'm like,
Well, actually, today, I mean, you got some like from ass to mouth action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I don't know how long is the show gonna keep going, but so far it's been entertaining and.
It's probably gonna be like 12 episodes, so like.
Yeah, given that each episode is only 10 minutes, well, it could either be 12 or 26. Like no more higher than that. Like I don't.
Yeah. Unless it turns into Tekkyu, where it's like fucking 8 seasons. But then again, Tekkyu's like 2 minutes, so it's like cheap as fuck to make.
Yeah.
To be here, actually, at least has like it has budget.
Yeah, even it's from a Chinese studio. Like, see, there you go. Like, even the Chinese are making their own anime.
Chinese cartoons. No one's heard that joke before.
Yeah. But the other thing that's been dirty this year in a more hilarious... Well, I don't know. If To Be Hero ever got dubbed, I'm pretty sure it'll be more dirtier and funny. But, like, today's episode of Keijo, the dub, was like... Episode 4, to me, right now, is like the best example of why you need to watch it dub. There were just so many lines in that thing. That was just ridiculous.
Because I'm like watching the sub in the dub, so like... Yeah, I haven't seen the new dub episode, but... Maybe episode 4, what happened in the episode?
It was the one with the one where everyone else was fighting except the main character.
Oh.
Yeah, so you got 3 fights in that one, but they were saying so many things from oh my god, I can't remember all of them, but they were saying like Ass of Vajra or like or yeah, then other things like titty hypnosis.
Yeah, like they had those things in the sub, but just like hearing it in English.
Yeah, hearing it that like the way they just casually say those things, like no, it can't be. It's titty hypnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many lines. I'm just like, fuck yeah. But of course, that's probably the ultimate thirst anime for the season.
So, yeah, actually, I'm trying to think. I don't think there is that many other ecchi series this season. I think.
Not only is I'm aware of. Yeah, not only is it ecchi, it's a really battle theme, and I'm just kind of surprised how creative it is just by using TNA.
See, that's the thing I like about it. It's ecchi, but there's like reasoning to it. It's not just like, hey,
there's a lot of thought put into this.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's tits and ass, but like it has a reason. It's like how they fight, so it's like there's a reason why it's like always in your face. Because it needs to be, otherwise they can't fight. They can't do the sport.
Yeah,
it's not like I'm trying to think of some other action series of a lot of ecchi where like shirts just rip off because someone punched them. Because like clothes are made of tissue paper, like fucking Ikitosen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's reasoning.
I'm really trying to remember the other like names, but all I know for sure, like it's all in that episode. It's all in that episode.
You know what I always find funny about that series is like there's these really like tough muscle girls, but they always get wrecked. Like the big strong girls that you think would actually just like destroy the others, like they always get wrecked, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I was not expecting that.
That's a shame. It's not the age for masculine things at all anymore. Well, there is one masculine show, but the story lately has been just very bare bones recently, which is Tiger Mask Double.
Actually, what happened last? Oh,
Yeah, they're talking about Naoto Date, the original Tiger Mask,
yeah.
but even then, it's like, you could use this opportunity to animate actual scenes in a new, format, but instead you're just gonna stick with pictures, so I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I know. Like I was expecting like some kind of like fight scene, but like in sepia tone or something like that. But
Yeah, fully animated, but no, it was just stills, so I'm like, oh, come on. This isn't JoJo
and they're not even good
2012.
stills, man. They're not even good stills.
Yeah, it's not JoJo 2012, guys. We could do more than that now. But then again, even JoJo Part 4, it's nowhere near as detailed. Well, then again, Part 3 was the most detailed it ever went. Then Part 4 just like, yeah, let's go down. And let's just mask everything. This overlap imagery.
But you want to know a good reboot?
Which one?
Time Bokan 24.
I guess it is a good I don't know. Is it? I mean, we would always joke about how the original Time Fighters, the original Time Bokan, they would really fuck up time because of all the time travel stuff they did. But this Time Bokan 24, they're literally fucking up time more than anything that I ever seen. It's like,
The thing is, like the good guys. I mean, the bad guys are probably good guys because they're trying to preserve history as it is. Whereas our main characters try looking for the true history, which is like this
lame as
supposedly
shit.
funny bullshit that's like really lame. Like, oh yeah, Christopher Columbus, when he was sailing around the world, he was actually trying to like find a new exercise routine.
Yeah. I mean,
or like with the Wright brothers, there's only one guy, and the other brother was like some
straw doll.
a mannequin or something.
Yeah, it was like made of straw. So I'm just like, he had no
Yeah,
brother.
like he didn't really invent flying.
No, he invented bungee jumping instead. So
Yeah, he had bungee jumping.
yeah, the villains are definitely the more heroic people there. I'm just thinking, like, even in the Christopher Columbus episode, they were just thinking, you guys really want this to be the true future? I mean, come on, just let us do our job.
I mean, the only piece of history, the true piece of history that I think would have been fine was like the dinosaur episode, where it was just like,
Yeah,
we had dinosaurs as pets.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
really,
okay, that was cool.
they really didn't mess up anything in that one,
Yeah.
but everything else is like, whoa, you fucked shit up.
Yeah.
You
The only
fucked
thing
it
I
up.
think the dinosaur episode probably fucked up was the fact that there was humans around the same time as dinosaurs. But
Well, then again, look at Jurassic Park. It's not the right period.
yeah, that's true.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's loud. But yeah, Time Bokan 24, the trio of villains are probably more heroic than the actual heroes. And then again, the heroes are pretty bland so far. They're more on the...
Yeah, that's how it's always been with the Time Bokan series.
Yeah.
It's like more about the villains.
At least...
Which is why I think they did Yatterman Night. They're just like, yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, so far from the original Yatterman series that I've been watching, the main characters are starting to have more personality, and especially more in the 2008 version, they have way more, definitely more fleshed out there. But in the end, it's still the villains that get more attention than the rest.
Yeah, they're the ones you care about more.
Yeah, we want to see them blast off again. You want them to win, even though they're not supposed to.
Yeah, but like at least in this series, you actually would feel better if they win because it's like, oh, okay, they preserved history.
Yeah.
As we know it.
Well, then again, it is different from the other Time Bokan and Yatterman series because all the other ones they had to collect stuff, and this one they're just
they had to collect like jewels or something.
Yeah, stones
I forgot,
and
what
jewels.
was the whole purpose of the reason, like getting these stones? It was like so they could take over the world, or like what was like?
I need to go back and watch the first episode, but I do remember that Dokorobe made a deal with them that he would grant them a wish if we collect the 3 Dokuro stones, and the stones, they only need to find 3 of them in the first series, but I don't remember 2008's reason, but I do know they have to collect 7 rings, and I don't know what happens when they do.
Yeah, like I don't know, like what are the rings for? Like, do they just are they like Dragon Balls? Like, how does
Maybe.
it work?
The great Dokuro Dragon. I don't know.
Dobby.
Yeah. What is your wish, Dobby? Your wish has been granted, Dobby.
Time Bokan.
Yeah.
And then what else has aired this season? Yeah, I mean, there was Yuri On Ice,
Mm.
which I had a couple friends that were watching it, but like some of my friends are like they were unsure if it was like yaoi or not. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it was parent, but like I'm still watching it because it's a well-made series. I mean, yeah, it has all that yaoi fangirl bait, but like it's just so good. Could care less, and Victor's a very beautiful man. I'll admit that he's a very beautiful man.
The most beautiful man in the world. Yeah. Well, then again, the other, I only seen the first episode, but I'm just gonna wait till the whole dub is finished, which is 91 days. 91 days. I got 91 days and bitching one.
Yeah, 91 days. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one to finish up, too. There's another series I was getting over that, like, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, there's Drifters.
Yeah, I seen the first 2 episodes, and I'm kind of getting into it due to the dub, because... Oh, actually, one of the interesting thing about the dub is that there's mixed languages in there. Because when all the elves are talking... Yeah, when all the elves are talking, they actually put subtitles on them, so...
Yeah.
There.
Because I remember it was kind of like that in the sub, but, like, I don't know, it felt more noticeable in the dub.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird because, I mean, the Japanese characters, they're speaking English, but it would have been cooler if they took it a step further, if all the Japanese characters were speaking Japanese, and then all the other characters from different groups spoke their respective languages, but...
Yeah, this was always confusing me about certain anime series when you got, like, a bunch of, like, characters of a different race, and, like, for some reason they just, like, all fucking understand each other. It's like, wait, so, like, what language are you guys speaking? Is, like, everyone speaking Japanese?
Yeah, like, Stardust Crusader is just the biggest question. Like, what language are you all talking? You got an Egyptian, a Frenchman, two Japanese, and one Englishman in there. English American, that knows some Japanese, so...
Yeah, because, like, I mean, okay, like, maybe Joseph might know Japanese, but then, like, Abdul and Polnareff, I'm like, wait, do you guys really understand Japanese? Like, especially Polnareff, he just came straight from France.
Yeah.
So it's like, what Japanese do you know?
Yeah.
So is it just all English then? Are you all speaking English? Because, like,
I'm
I think that might
assuming...
be, like, the more understandable thing. But
Yeah.
then it's like, how good are Jotaro's and Kakyoin's English?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's English just because of the whole, isn't, like, English the most, like, known language, especially if you go, like, to airports or something?
Yeah, I mean, like, it would probably be more understandable if they were all speaking English, because, like...
Probably. Because, then again,
plus in Japanese, like, in Japanese high school, don't they have, like, English classes and whatnot?
That's true, they do. And then, not to mention in Battle Tendency, right off the bat, when Joseph, was getting the Coca-Cola, the guy talking to him noticed right off the bat, oh, I'm assuming you're from England, judging by your accent. So,
yeah.
There is accents and different language barriers in JoJo. I mean, obviously, you got Caesar and the Cepellis, they're obviously Italian. So, I'm assuming whenever they're talking to Joseph, they're speaking in a, like, English-Italian accent, and not to mention you got Stroheim, all the Germans, and then they're in Mexico. So, what the...
Yeah, I think that's why, like, the dub, like, that's one thing you have to give the dub. Like, it makes that understandable. Whereas, like, in the sub, like, okay, voice acting is, like, debatably better, but, everyone's just speaking fluent Japanese.
Yeah. I don't know, I kind of wish for there to be...
It's hard to speak fluent Japanese. It's like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, you probably don't even know English.
Yeah, so I kind of hope one day there is an anime series or movie that actually has, like, a whole mixed language. Even though it's gonna be like the ultimate.
Kind of like Blood Vampire or something like that?
There was that. There was English and Japanese, but just 2 languages. But like a whole bunch. Although it's gonna be the ultimate subtitle movie though.
Black Lagoon could have been like that, to be honest. But
yeah, they could have let Roberta just speak pure Spanish, or there is a scene in the Roberta movie actually that 2 characters were speaking Spanish. Yeah, just for that like one scene, and then after that it's like, okay, back to English, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the whole language thing doesn't happen that much.
Yeah.
Even alien language, like with Dragon Ball Z, like, I remember in Dragon Ball there was like that Namek talk
between
Kami and Piccolo, but then when we actually go to Namek, there was...
Yeah, Frieza, like, speaking on native tongue. I know you can understand it. Like, well, okay.
Yeah, like, how did they talk to Dende? How did Dende understand what's going on?
I don't know.
Dende doesn't know humans.
I don't know, maybe it's like Starfire from Teen Titans where she just, kisses somebody and then she can speak their language.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like...
Did
Then
they have
they...
to kiss?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
some
Or
tongue
I think it
action.
was like Space Dandy where they had that like alien translator bracelet.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient.
Like, hell yeah, translator. Hopefully it's more accurate than Google Translate.
That'd be funny if it's like it was like sponsored by Google.
Goggle.
the Google
The
Google
Goggle.
bracelet translator.
Yeah. Or maybe it's from Yoohoo.
No.
Goggle and Yoohoo. What's the other search engine? Like, Ding and, Ice Fox.
Ice Wolf. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but, I kind of forgot where we're on about.
I mean, we kind of started talking about Anime is the Dead, and then we started talking about season 1.
And now I'm getting a sense of deja vu that I dreamt this conversation.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
deja vu right now. Like, holy shit. Really
I thought you were
big.
going to say it because, we've done this before.
Well, I know
yes,
we did.
have, actually.
I know we did. We're trying to fix the call, but a lot of this, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure I dreamt this before, even though a lot of people say it's not really what you think it is, but I feel like I dreamt this because everything, like even the tabs that I have open, I'm like, shit. I'm pretty sure I dreamt about this. Yeah. But, yeah, because I was working on AMV, but I'm annoyed that I can't publish it yet because I could like make it already, but the problem is that I need to wait for clips for JoJo Josuke versus Kira, just for the finale and to see if they actually do teaser part 5 in there, and then see if anything else interesting pops out throughout the year, like with Tiger Mask or Drifters or 91 Days. Flip Flappers, I don't know. But then again, we also have a bunch of shows coming back. You had the Gray Man Hollow, you got Diamond is Unbreakable, Tiger Mask Double, Tabugan 24. I kind of feel there's another Terraformer's Revenge, Berserk, and of course everybody
Ushio
feels...
and Tora,
Yeah,
but, I haven't seen it. But,
me neither. But yeah, but then again, the 2016 was like the year of people bitching for a lot of things.
People bitching about everything and anything.
Yeah, there was elections, there was Batman v Superman, there was Ghostbusters, there was Berserk, there was Terraformers Revenge. The list goes on, and
as well as what this whole call started for, is anime dying and does this season suck?
Yeah. Well, actually, one thing we forgot to mention from the original recording is that I think it's more of a matter of opinion, more of a personal taste, because this year, I could say the same thing. I know you said it too. Is that I think I am watching a lot of stuff more this year than any other year before. Like last year, to me, was like a big ass disappointment. There was a Lupin the Third Blue Jacket, which is part 4, which I only liked a few episodes. At the same time, we had Young Blackjack, which liked less than half of that, and then there was DT Hokuto no Ken 2, which we all know how that felt.
Yeah, we just wanted strawberries.
Yeah, only strawberry flavor, but yeah, those are the 3 shows that I was the most hyped about, and I was disappointed with all 3. But this year, though, it was like a lot more stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. And then, there was the announcement of Dragon Ball Super getting dubbed.
Oh yeah, that too. That's the other thing people bitch about. That's the other thing. And then
people were bitching about that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the other big thing that happened this year.
What?
My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the manga. I mean, because All Might was, he's the man. He's the hero that we need.
Symbol of peace.
And I just remember the other big thing that happened this year.
What?
Mob Psycho 100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are the 2 big shows of the year, I guess. I think.
I mean, there's that one ReZero, but I never watched it, so I'm pretty sure you haven't watched it either.
Yeah, that's the 3 big shows of the year. I don't know. There's a lot of big shows this year. I mean, I guess 91 Days would probably be the other one, maybe.
Well, no one really talked about 91 Days. I mean, it might blow up, but it was kind of like a sleeper during the summer.
Like
during the
obviously
summer, it was just Mob Psycho, ReZero, and then
JoJo.
before that, JoJo, and then in the winter, what was that one that my brother kept on talking? Oh yeah, Erased.
You're right.
Yeah, and then in the spring, what was the hype thing in the spring? I just think it was Hero Academia.
Probably.
In the spring. Oh yeah, Hero Academia and JoJo. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in the spring that was like super hyped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably have to go look at it. But season.
There is one little.
This year's pretty good.
Yeah, there's One Piece with the finale of the Doflamingo fight and the King Kong punch.
Oh. Yeah, and people could just get away from Dressrosa.
Yeah, finally Dressrosa ended, and then within this week of this recording. Yeah, within the week of this recording, that's when Toriko should finish.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that fares as an ending.
Yeah.
But at the very least, unlike a couple other series, Toriko did manage to complete what it started.
Yeah. We got that chapter of do you remember the good old days? And yeah, I remember the good old days.
I remember those days too. That's when everyone was excited about Toriko. But now it's kind of died off. But then again, I guess it's better to go now than later.
But you know what never dies, Hero?
What?
One Piece.
Oh. Yeah, one die will never die.
Just one life, man. That's the weird thing is, because I heard, I remember Oda was saying, he wanted to do a mecha series. I'm like, bro, are you going to live that long to make a mecha series?
I think that's kind of the reason why the Gear 4th exists. Because I kind of feel like Luffy was more of a super robot by that point, because especially the way his legs are when he just, flies in the air.
Yeah.
And then...
That, and then Franky.
Yeah.
Franky, I think, is, his go-to. If I have a mecha idea, I'll just give it to Franky.
Yeah, just give it I don't know, I'm kind of hoping he just makes a spin-off and Franky's in it. A whole
Franky, I have a feeling Franky could be his own, time Bokan.
Super robot Franky.
Make, a whole bunch of different mechas.
Franky Bokan 1, Franky Bokan 2. Yeah.
Franky Pelican.
Franky 1.
Franky 1.
And then they have his own... And then he'll be Buggy the Clown as his villain. Yeah.
Buggy, and they have those two other guys, I forgot, the guys under him, and, Richie the Lion.
Yeah. Yeah, Alvida...
That would actually work.
Yeah, Alvida...
Someone should do a fan art for that.
Yeah, Alvida could be Doronjo, and then, either Kabaji or Moji the Beastmaster. I forgot their actual names, but I don't know, one of those two guys could be the whole team. That's the whole team.
Yeah.
And Richie's the mascot, obviously.
Could be that pig climbing the tree.
Yeah. Even a lion feels bashful. Boom. Yeah, I think that's about everything.